everyone, welcome back to Leveling Up from the Inside. Today is January 12th and I had my 5-month follow-up appointment with my surgeon today. So I wanted to go through some of the areas that we talked about that I'm a little concerned about, and also show you how all of my scars are doing, swelling and things like that. So like usual, I'm gonna go from top to bottom. And by the way, you guys, thank you so much for the comments and for sharing my video. I really appreciate the support. For those of you more colorful people that watch my videos, I will not shoot a video with just my boobs, showing my boobs. Like, it is not that kind of channel. So please stop posting that kind of stuff because I will just keep deleting it. But it's still very entertaining, but it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. All right, so let's just get started top to bottom like usual. Let's start with my arms because he and I talked a good amount about my arms. So here's where we are 5 months out. I had a full arm lift or brachioplasty. Most people have a scar that ends right around here, sometimes a little higher. If you guys saw my before videos, you remember that my arm, it went down and then it kind of attached really low. So he had to reshape that whole area, which is why it went down here. But for those of you who follow me from the bariatric community, when you have that much loose skin, you also end up with a lot of skin here. So the reason my scar goes all the way down here is because he kind of pulled some of this from the back, and a lot of this extra skin that I had, he pulled it in. So if you are thinking about having the surgery and you don't have all of that extra skin here, your scar is not going to go down as far as this one. But this is healing really well. It does look red, but he said for being 5 months that this looks phenomenal. So he was really happy with it. Frankenstein arm has gotten a lot better. I mean, you guys can definitely see I still have a couple of the little dents, but not nearly as bad as they were last time I shot and even the time before that. So you can see down here though, I've been using the gel oil more aggressively on this arm because of all those issues. So if you use scar treatment gel, it's supposed to loosen it up as well as take away the redness. So I've been really like massaging the heck out of this scar, which is probably why it's a lot lighter than the other one. So there's that scar, and then this is that little bit. So if you haven't had the surgery and you're watching this, please be careful when you do just this motion. I didn't do it that much, but I would to kind of put my hair up, and even though it was like kind of hunched over and not trying to pull it up too much, that simple motion is what caused this. I think I have a little bit on this side, not so bad, but a little up here. So this arm, if you guys can see, still has some of that rippling, but again, it's not as bad as it used to be. So I am very happy about that. And he did say that ultimately, if it does stay ripply like that, that we can do a scar revision, and that's not really that big of a deal. So, but for right now, I'm happy where it is. It is red, but it is fading, so I can see that. So I'm not like freaked out about that, which is good. So let's move on to these bad boys. I had 400 cc's high profile placed under the muscle. This again, I had bariatric surgery, so I had a healthy bosom before my surgery, and then after my surgery they were like little deflated balloons. So basically I got implants to just kind of fill them up again. They're about the same size that they were prior to my surgery. It's just that I was bigger, so they didn't look as big then. So everything is pretty good with them. I mean, they've dropped to where they're supposed to be. The fluffing, I still don't know what fluffing means. You watch these videos and people are like, oh, dropping and fluffing. I don't really know what fluffing means. So if you know what fluffing means, please post it down below and let me know, because I would love to know when I fluff. The one thing that my surgeon and I did talk about is that this one, and I don't know if you can see it, I'm not taking my top off, relax. This one is lower than this one. Like it's dropped below I forgot what he's called, but like the boob line, it's below there. So in order to fix that, what he has to do is go in and do a mini lift. When I had my implants done, I didn't get a breast lift because he didn't feel I really needed one. And I didn't. I mean, they were deflated but perky, if that makes sense. Um, so this, he said that the incision would just kind of be like a T here, and he would just kind of pull the skin up a little bit, and that would pull that implant up just to keep it in place. It's not, when you look at them without a top, they are even, like you can't really tell, but because they're on my body, I know that that one is lower than this one. So that is probably something I will do sometime this year, is get that little mini lift on this one. This one doesn't really need it, just so that that doesn't continue to go down. Can you imagine I have like this big implant down here? That would be terrible. Anyways, let's not wish that into existence. But overall, no pain with my arm either. This was the easiest part of my surgery. But again, if you're having this kind of surgery, I went from a big boobs to deflated boobs and then back to these. Whereas if you're going from a small chest to a large one, you are going to feel more discomfort because everything's like stretching out again, where I really didn't have to worry about that. So my legs, we did talk about my legs. It's going to be hard to be graceful and show these, but there's the scar for that. This scar is more dark, more brown than the one on my arms, because I haven't done a lot of scar treatment there. I mean, you can kind of see the scar a little bit. I don't really wear these shorts in public because I don't know, I feel old, like I shouldn't be wearing this in public, but you know, you can see it, but I'm not really stressing about that too much. But there's no discomfort anymore at all from sitting down or using the bathroom, because y'all remember the ordeal that going to the bathroom was. So I am super excited about that. So that is it for me. If you have any questions, please let me know and I will try and answer them. Or if you have a topic that you want me to cover in a future video, let me know that as well. And I hope everyone is doing well. Happy New Year, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.